I feel like money is like a big worry. Making ends meet just in everybody's life is like a big worry. And then imagine too, if you have student debt, you have credit card debt, your money is already accounted for before you even sit down to work, right? You're already working to pay off your past self. So like, how can you have money to put towards your future self? This was me, guys. This is me. And I still do have some random impulse buys here and there, like, hi Amazon, we still love you. But it's not anywhere like we're not like going in debt over it like we used to. Hey guys, Tasha here. I want to share with you what I spend in a month as a minimalist family of 4, technically 5 now, because my mom hangs out with us here in our little duplex. So figured I would just share this with you and also talk about how house hacking and not having a monthly car payment have been very beneficial in our quest to reduce our monthly expenses, and has allowed us to have more money to invest in other endeavors such as real estate and stocks and all that good stuff for the future. So I figured I'll just go through these line items. Just a couple of disclaimers. I cannot disclose at this time our total monthly income. I hope for your understanding regarding that. It's not because we're rich or something. It's something that is not mine to disclose, as we are a joint family here. And this I can only disclose like my business, but not everybody else's business, and I can only disclose it to a certain extent. Anyway, there's just a few line items that I will kind of be vague on, but I do have them there, but I can't get into specifics about what they are about. It is not because I am running a drug cartel or something, or making some kind of blood money. That is not the case. It's just I hope you understand, and we're still friends. But I will share what I can in terms of how much we spend each month, and hopefully that could be of help, or just give you some ideas. Or you can also dispute my charges. What? Okay, anyway, so I'm just gonna go through the line items, and I'm planning to, let me make sure that there's a spot.
I didn't plan this out. My head's right in the middle.
Maybe I should fix that already. Let's see if I go this way. First, we've got groceries. And for groceries, we spend roughly $400 per month. That's what's in the budget. Sometimes, most of the time, it's a little less. I think because I just haven't been going to the store very much, but I'm starting to pick up regular life again. So I do go, but the max we usually spend is $400. A lot of these, like, I do over budget, but it's just so that I don't have to worry about it later. My mom does buy groceries as well. So usually she'll spend about $200 on groceries each month. It's because
she's my kid's grandma.
So she wants to buy them all the yummy things, the treats and desserts that I don't buy them. But it's the truth. But yeah, she typically buys us more of the Asian food things and desserts for hubby and the kids. So I can't stop her from doing that.
That's what grandmas do.
It's also nice because her home is a rental property. We set it up to be a rental property, so that allows a lot more of her fixed income to stay in her pocket. And that is why she spends it on groceries for us. But thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Mommy. You're the best. Now on to utilities. Some of these are quarterly, but I did break it down by month. So sewer is $31 a month. Gas is about 60 give or take. Electric's about 60 give or take. And water's about 45. Now for other things, let's see. Gas, currently we budget about $300 a month. Obviously the gas prices have skyrocketed, but I only have one more month at my job that is kind of far away from where I now live, because I used to live 5 minutes from my job, but then we moved to a different state. So with that, there is gas and toll. The toll, which is Easy Pass here, is about $130 a month that I budget. But these will both the gas and Easy Pass will go down starting next month because I will be done my school job. Car insurance for 2 cars, 2 old beater cars, is about $100 a month. I'm using Geico, or we usually pay every 6 months. It was a lot cheaper. It was more like $400, but being in real estate and stuff, there's other insurances that I also have. Geico wouldn't let me do a lower car insurance. So that's kind of why the car insurance it's about like $150 more than it used to be every 6 months, which it's fine. If you have random insights, to insure a 2004 Honda Accord and a 2011 Toyota Sienna, I would also like to employ umbrella insurance. If you can get all of that to me for less than $130 a month, you're an insurance agent, let me know in the comments. Moving on to subscriptions. So we've got AT&T mobile service. It's $225. It's been creeping up over the years, but it's more so because we have our Apple Watches on there. 2 Apple Watches, 3 phones, unlimited data, mobile hotspots, whatever. We have all of that so we can work wherever. But if you got any suggestions, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. I don't think we have a contract. But yeah, we've been with them for a while and their service has been the best in this area. But I mean, I haven't tried another service for like 10 years. So, let me know. We also have internet. So we've got Comcast for that. And right now it's $45 a month for a lot of internet. We don't have cable. We don't watch TV like that. Well, I don't. But we do have we have iCloud. We have iCloud for storage because like all these videos and then just a lot of pictures and random things. So it's peace of mind to not run out of space. So we've got that for $10 a month. And then Hulu, we pay yearly and it's like $70 for the year. Hubby likes to watch a lot of anime on there. And we also share this with our cousins. Shout out to cousins. They share with us Netflix and Disney Plus and Spotify. So it's a very, very fair relationship, very fair sharing of subscriptions there, as you can see. We have Amazon Prime. I pay that yearly too. Dropbox is yearly. You gotta save money, so we just budget for it when the month drops. It's just in there. YouTube subscriptions. So this $3 is fairly new. It's for Gabe Bolt's channel. Shout out to him. He's awesome. He's a minimalist house hacker, and his journey's just been inspiring to me. And so if you get the subscription, there's like behind the scenes, I guess there's video versions of his podcast and just behind the scenes things, more info on house hacking and stuff. So it's worth it to me. I find it of value, so I have that, and he's pretty cool. So in terms of our mortgage, it's $1,548 per month, but we get rental income of $1,415. We're really thankful for that. We're really thankful for this setup. It did require sacrifice on our part because we are living in a smaller area where we're sharing a building with other people, but at the same time, it's cut out most of our mortgage. We came from a house where our mortgage was $1,800 a month, and that's a big expense. Like for a lot of people, when they buy a house, their mortgage, they have to make at least 3 times gross income of their mortgage so that it can show that they can afford it. But sometimes people get to the point where their living expenses are like almost half of their income, and so that presents a strain. No mishaps. You can't lose your income because then you're in trouble when it comes to your living expenses. And so to be able to have this setup, there's a sacrifice. You have to obviously purchase a property. There's money down that comes with that, but at the same time, that's an investment for the future. And we plan to be here for, I guess, another half of a year. And then after that, we plan to do it again, hopefully in a bigger unit. Like I would like to get a duplex where we have at least 1 more bedroom just to spread everyone out a bit. But coming from 2 single family houses, my mom's house and our house, and then cramming into this house obviously is made easier by being minimalist. There's a bunch of stuff in our basement still that we need to go through, but pretty proud of us. There's really not that much stuff that you need to live. And home isn't just like a physical building, right? It's like it's your family. It's who you spend your time with. And there's so much more to life than staying home all the time or being super comfortable in your home. There's activities out there. So we're learning a lot more about that. Even where we live is a nice location. There are trails. There's just a lot that's accessible here. There's like a freaking parkour place like that my son went to for a bit. So anyway, having less to pay for our monthly living expenses has opened up more possibilities in what else we can spend our money on, and to me that's important. That's a big deal. Let's move on. So in terms of activities, we do have a monthly membership for a trampoline park. It paid for itself in the first visit, because our first visit we were just doing the one-time thing. It was like $100 for all of us, but the membership for all of us is $60 a month. Harper also does ballet, which is $45 a month, but that's gonna actually go soon. That's done like this month or this upcoming month. Piano, she also does piano monthly. That's $120 a month. And then there's secret things and school things. So like, I can't talk about the secret things, but you can draw your own conclusions.
But it's nothing illegal. It's only good things.
It's only good things. And then school things. So just like Harper's tuition each month. The benefit is that I do work at the place where she goes to school. So that's been like a blessing. And my son used to go there too before. And we're moving on to a different school next year. So later this year. So our expenses will go up significantly for school, but thanks to the changes that we've made in our expenses over this past year, we can afford that and still be okay and still have other money to invest. And that's kind of like what we want to invest in. We really believe in the Montessori method, and I want my kids to have that education. It's more about just like fostering that independence and that inquisitiveness and things like that. So we are willing to invest in that. And then there's fun money. Fun money is just like eating out, Wawa,
green tea, matcha lattes,
stuff like that. I don't always use all of it, but I feel like I'm frugal in a lot of other areas, like especially the big expenses we've been able to cut down on. So I'm not going to beat myself up over that.
That wasn't what was keeping us in debt.
If you're going and eating out, like lunch and dinner every day or breakfast and lunch every day because of work and stuff, you should probably add that up, because $27.40 of miscellaneous, I can't say that word, miscellaneous spending each day adds up to $10,000 a year. So that's kind of a big deal. So anyway, you know what? We house hacking. I can go buy a latte every day if I want to. I don't care. We do make coffee. We do make coffee and green tea lattes at home. Also, just for record, I do make them at home as well, but I'm like weird and sometimes I want another one, and then I'm not at home, so I go and get another one from Wawa because they're pretty good.
Anyway,
so what we usually spend in a month now is about $3,000, and it's awesome because we don't have any car payments. We have a very low house payment. And what's the other thing? Oh,
and my mommy buys some of our food every month.
So we house hack, we food hack, and we have old car hacks. So all of those things together makes for room to do other things with our money, which we're very grateful for. It's a different kind of flex to not have to worry as much about those big expenses, or not to feel like, you're scrimping pennies together. We are by no means rich or anything, but just alleviating those two expenses in our lives, there's a lot more peace of mind. I wish I had started this before, when I was just, myself, a single person, or even just newly married with my hubby. Like, if we knew this stuff before, but it's okay because now we do know it and we can still make the changes now. But the question is, like, are you willing to sacrifice a little bit for now, be a little uncomfortable for now, so that in like really like 3 to 5 years, you're more than comfortable, because like you have all these assets that are covering all your expenses. Like, I want to make that sacrifice now, and I feel like it's not too late. And so that's what we're doing. What are your major expenses each month? I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you thought of this. Have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.